Okay, so I guess we live right now. Straight up. Welcome to the Red Room, y'all. I want to touch on something. Let me pull it up real quick. All right, state of emergency. So the state declares a state of emergency um, right ahead of the outcome for these officers being tried and convicted for Breonna Taylor's murder. So I want to look at this because I've been seeing a lot of articles about it. I just want to see what people are saying. Why would you why would you start a state of emergency coming up to around the time when the officers should be convicted? So let's just dive right into this and see what the hell is going on. The department has canceled all off days and vacation requests until further notice. The public may also see barriers being staged around downtown, which is another part of our preparations. This is per Sergeant Lamont Washington. It is important to note that the AG has no timetable for the announcement. No, no timeable. No timeable what? Taylor 26 was a medical worker, was killed by the Louisville police serving a no-knock narcotics search warrant at her apartment. They found no drugs in her home. The officer was shot during the raid by Taylor's boyfriend, who has said he thought he was defending himself against a home invasion. The boyfriend was initially charged, but those charges were later dropped. All right. So everybody wants to know, like, what the hell is going on with this state of emergency? To ensure we have the appropriate level of staffing to provide for public safety services and our policing functions effective immediately, the LMPD will operate under the emergency staffing and reporting guidelines as outlined in the SOPERP, Standard Operation Procedure Emergency Response Plan. Okay. All right. So just so we all clear, I did touch on this with the Tamika Mallory situation. Tamika Mallory's out there front line. She's putting a lot of pressure on these higher ups, and they're you know what I mean, fighting back the only way they can, I guess, is with force, police force. But yeah, this is trending right now. The state of emergency. So this is big deal. That was Lex18.com, Wave 3. They're all promoting this because they're trying to rile up the chaos. All right. So be clear of what's going on out in Kentucky right now. Let's see what WDRB said. Let's see what these people said about the state of emergency because everybody's talking about it. It's supposedly trending right now. So this state of emergency. Everybody pretty much has the same memo. I do not expect to hear nothing different from these guys. I expect to hear pretty much the same shit. But why would you have a state of emergency um, outside of the courthouse right before the officers are supposed to be trying to convict them? Just convict them. Just convict them. There should be no, oh, we are fearing backlash just in case it doesn't go their way or our way. You know what I mean? Let's be clear. It's 6 officers. I don't believe that all 6 officers are going to be tried. Don't get your hopes up. If it doesn't happen, your boy Jaxo told you first. I don't think all 6 officers are going to be tried. And I will give it 4 out of the 6. I don't believe that. Let's just look up. Let's just look up the officers. just looked them up. I mean, you always feel free to do your own research. I mean, this is like the least. This is the least right here. These are the fucking guys right here. This is only 3 of them. Cops can't be suspended. What do you mean they can't be suspended? The hell are you talking about? They can't be suspended. They should be fired. They shouldn't be paid. Like a bunch of shit should go on. I don't get it. Kentucky AG explains why Breonna Taylor case decision is taking so long. Investigations, plain clothes, Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron has said little about the case since taking over the investigation in May. Taylor's death in March helped ignite a civil unrest across the country as people protested against racism and police brutality. Amid mounting pressure for a decision in the probe, Cameron reiterated his commitment to the case, but whenever they say but, it's some bullshit behind it. But he said investigators were still gathering information. These are the fucking cowards right here that are a part of the bullshit. So, I mean, at the end of the day, this is just to plant a seed. I want y'all to do your own research. But why would you start a state of emergency? Just give out the decision, just find these niggas guilty, send their ass to jail. What's the big deal? You only...
An Everest Chef Boss doesn't do half days, half measures, or half sauce. Taste our new delicious Smokehouse Barbecue Chicken Sandwich.
If the decision is not going to go to people's way and you're predicting outcry, chaos, rioting, looting, burn, loot, murder, I wouldn't be surprised if George Soros have something to do with this shit. Listen, let's stay woke. Say her name, Breonna Taylor. Rest in peace. My condolences go out to the family. Let's get these officers convicted. Let's be on point. They're trying to throw little shit into the game. We have to stay woke. We have to stay aware, all right? With that being said, thanks everybody for tapping in. Yo, look, we're going to do this little live screen shit. We just fucking with it. So keep on tapping in. Be sure to hit the bell. I'm hearing a lot of people who's not knowing when I'm throwing up my videos. Hit that bell so you know when a video is going up and you get notified immediately, all right? It's your boy Jaxo. Free Nuke until Nuke is free. And listen, tap back in with y'all later, man. You already know what it is, bro. Yes, sir.